Howdy, YouTube neighbors. Welcome back once again to Easy Expert Challenges featuring the Equestrian Clan. I'm JC Locke, and in a couple of minutes, you're going to watch one of the wildest runs of Monster Train I've ever been on as we tackle One Trick Pony. Let me be frank about this challenge. It is my least favorite that Monster Train has to offer. There's very little wiggle room when it comes to optimization or even just playing it for that matter. And no matter what you do, you're still going to be at the mercy of what you're given in the early game. To understand what I mean, let's take a look at its components one by one. No respite is pretty simple. Instead of a respite before every minor boss, we get another wave instead. At first glance, it seems annoying. And then you see what ThreeFishies has stacked those waves full of. I've never flipped a table before. I still haven't, but my first Ring 1 attempt of this challenge is the closest I've ever been. You'll see what I mean in the video. Next, want it, need it. All spells gain holdover? Well, that's great. You can guarantee after your first draw through that you're getting only exactly the spells you want every turn. And then finally, Equalizer. Oh, never mind. You get exactly the one spell you want every turn. This mutator is the one that's going to make this expert challenge a pain in the hiney, and the one that we're going to have to take a look at the deepest in order to optimize the front line of our run. Not being able to play more than one specific spell every turn, even playing it multiple times, means that you can't count on pings, you can't generally do scaling and survivability in the same turn, and solutions to specific bosses like Seraph the Patient become super tricky. But I wouldn't be making this video if minimizing the downsides and maximizing the upsides weren't possible, and the thermal exhaust vent of this particular challenge is in the Equalizer mutator. So, let's take a closer look at that mutator. Let's envision what this combination of mutators does to change the fundamental gameplay of Monster Train. We draw a hand, there's units and spells in it. We play our first spell for the turn, it consumes, and then all the other spells in our hand become non-consuming copies of that card with holdover. That means that we're going to want to reroll until we have a starting spell that we want to play a whole bunch of times. The trick is that we have to solve both survivability and scaling in the same spell. More on that later. But let's go back. That first card consumes. A guaranteed consume every turn is something we can certainly turn to our advantage. Echo Right loves consuming things. There's also specific artifacts that trigger on consume, and they're all good. It's just a question now of whether we want Pyre Healing, 30 free damage to the front line unit, or +1 Ember every turn. So, consider the combination of Shellsmith Echo Right providing armor to the floor every turn, while we scale our frontline unit with Time to Shine, using Ember generated by Bog Slime. That was indeed my first approach, and I'm still convinced it's probably the strongest one, but I very quickly found a couple problems with it. First, building echoes on the floor is nigh impossible because we want our one trick to be a starter card, which will never be infused. Secondly, our defense is paper thin in the early game. It doesn't matter how hard your frontline unit hits if it dies itself to one hit. And trying this approach, I often found myself dying on rings 1 and 2. And that's when I realized that we have to find a card itself that does everything. Give us scaling, survivability, and help us clear waves. There's only one card that came to mind for me, and it may be the most optimal approach in the end. So, the plan. We're going to take Default Awoken and Exile Equestrian and re-roll until Glimmer shows up. We're going to be quickly looking to increase spell damage on that card, and that's going to give us survivability, wave clearing, and rejuvenate triggers. We're going to want a beefy hollow for our frontline unit to make use of those rejuvenate triggers and some means of scaling to beat Relentless. Next, we're going to re-roll for refracting lenses for our artifact, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, but explosive sentient for our champion. No, seriously guys, I'm serious. Explosive sentient. When you're casting 4 to 7 glimmers in a turn, that damage to the frontline enemy unit adds up quickly to take out whatever glimmer doesn't. And we're going to go explosive 3, because assuming 6 glimmers per turn, that's 360 damage to frontline units plus whatever glimmer's doing at the time. Now we want a hollow front lining for us, so there's no utility to be found in a pivot mid-run, so Explosive 3 is our run. Refractive lenses give us guaranteed 5 points of healing to the Pyre per turn, which will be critical in the early game and still relevant in the late game. This particular combination of mutators gives us no breathing room, but refractive lenses opens up a window for us. So that's the plan. It's still not a great plan, because we're still betting on finding plus 30 magic power in an early temple for Glimmer, and finding a hollow in one of our unit drafts or banners. I am convinced, however, that this challenge forces you into the mercy of RNG early game no matter what you do. And this particular combination is what I believe to possess the greatest probability of success. So, I promise you an amazing run. We're a one-trick pony, and that trick is Glimmer. So, let's put our plants in the light, release the ponies from the barn, and sparkle. Well, one final unfortunate note. I'm not in love with the audio on this run. I've been trying out different recording programs because OBS has been less than reliable for me lately, but none of them have the in-recording audio monitoring and adjustment capabilities of OBS, and as such, the game audio is louder than I wanted and louder than I tested for various reasons. I have no idea. So you may have to use the audio captions for this one to clearly hear my voice and understand it. I hate that, but it is what it is. I've gone back to OBS now after their latest update promises to resolve a bunch of the NVIDIA conflicts that keep ruining my recordings, but only time will tell on this one. So, once again, my apologies for the audio on this one, but I hope you stay for what is a crazy, amazing run. Okay, we have our refracting lenses. We have, for better or worse, Explosive Sentient. And we have our Glimmers. Let's take a look at our map before I decide whether I want to take this money, because we are going to be very, very weak in the early game. Front-loaded temples, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wow. And that is it. 3 temples and nothing after ring 4. That is cursed. That is cursed. Alright, well. Aljayakta est. We're probably going to shard up early because we're looking for plus 10 piercing, plus 30 for our Glimmer. So let's focus on that, not take the boons, and survive. Unit draft for plus 4, not ideal, but we need the unit draft here. With our early temples, we need to see units. I think we're going to bottom 4 here. Yep. Glimmers. Yep. Glimmer. Oh wow, he's actually going to get through. Well, we come close. Let's just get that pyre healed up. great start. It's going. I'm gonna take a pass here. I am actually gonna grab a time stone to have a scaling card. Alright. I really like Squeaky Boo. So what are we at? 2, 3. Let's take a look at our local quick in the seal shop. Thorned Hollow is... it exists. Well, we're going to take it. This is a bizarre run. No help here. So we're going to go ahead and... oh no. Wrong infusion. Oh man, this is bad all the way around. Let's go ahead and purge out a Night Terror. This is bad. This is very bad. Alright, I want 25 in the hall. We're gonna be playing Hollow. Yes, for sure. Mark of Invasion with spikes. We can handle this. Not ideal. We can handle it. Out of curiosity, I wonder if that purges my restores. I think it is worth finding out. Bottom deck my glimmers, not wonderful. No, they're in the consume pile, they're not purged. Focus growth, I'm going to put you back here. Still no glimmer. drawn towards window. We make it. It's dicey, but we make it. We're gonna skip here. Gonna grab an apple cider. That ain't bad. Right? We're gonna swing left because we completely bowled on the first table. And we bowled on the second one too. This is not great. We are very much on the road to losing here. Magic Shop is showing me remove Yeah, we are running very, very cold right now. We're at 20 consume one of my games. Buy a purge. Or a train steward. Purge out another one of my night terrors. Now we're gonna see day. Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, let's not start the battle. What else? Nothing I'm in love with here. We got a Welcome Rail Spike. Wildwood Sap. Prismal Dust. Ember Cache, Base Prism. Stone. We're gonna go with the Awoken consumable. Alright, Wildwood Sap, we'll take it. I like us to consume right now. Alright, we're going up against Dazed Tallow for pretty much nothing in our tank. So, yeah. Bunch of regions here. I want to go with my Glimmer, as bad as it is. just getting into the materials out of at this point. Alright, we get through base health. It's not pretty. Not by any stretch of the imagination, but we do it. Oh boy. That has unleashed the wildwood. Yeah, we take Snackasmacky. We take space. Let's see. We don't need a banner. We don't need health. We don't need money. Steel Shop is honestly not really for us right now. We're gonna swing right. Grab Explosive 2. Purge out some train stewards. No. Well, there's plus 30 magic power. Not ideal, but it's what we have. Now, I want to infuse Snackasmacky into somebody. I guess Thorn Hollow. Alright, we're going to leave here. And the misses just keep on coming. We're going to have to skip here. Double checking. This is our last temple. Alright, not ideal, but we might have the tools to make it work now. Multi-strike, haste conduits. I actually don't care. Let's get it. Oh. What have we got? Gaze Tower, we've got Garbage Arcus, we've got Seraph the Temperate. Okay. Not a terrible combination of dudes. I'm actually going to give Squeaky Boo Boo a little bit of help. Restore. We're going to have a leak, but we'll be fine. And that's my Consume Glimmer. We'll do apple cider here. 3 rejuvenation across the board. Wine. Take you. I think I'm actually keen on... No, I don't have enough. Okay, well. Got plenty of regen up here. Let's see. Yeah. Let's do this one. We get through this one. Monster Train, I swear to... Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no. So not only is this just an absolutely terrible set of mutators, Monster Train just wants to make it as hard on me as possible. With the map, with the artifacts they're showing me, it's just... I want to reach through the internet and punch someone, is the kind of run that Monster Train is showing me right now. No, none of this is... I basically need to make as many purges as I can, so that's going to be my priority. Okay, Monster Train, if I click on you, am I going to see a hairy butt? Because I would not put it past you to make Divine Horde a risky click here. First things first. Train Steward gone. Night Terror's gone. Magic is showing me. Hold over. I will stick a -1 into my 32 Glimmer because that's what we're at. Show me the caverns first. Okay, well, absolutely not. Don't need it. Sure. Am I seeing another steel shop at any point? Right here I am. Yeah, I'm seeing one more steel shop this run. But what am I honestly looking for from that steel shop? I can't think of anything. So yeah, let's just give another 25 to my frontline unit here. Alright. Shards. Yeah, let's stay low on shards. I'm not taking the horde here. Buying some purges. You. Alright, so we'll kill the purges for a bit. Yep. Going into ring 5. Spell Shield 2. No. If we'd have found Piercing for our Glimmer, I wouldn't care, but we didn't, so I do. Well, let's see. This is not a terrible start. I'm going to go ahead and focus growth at least once here. And yeah, I'll do it a second time. I'll do it a third time. We're going to hold over a couple of those. It should be fine. Yeah, we got our Glimmer. Glimmer. And here we go. Glimmer, 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 Glimmer. Glimmer, 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 Glimmer. Well, we are in fact one-trick ponies now. Never thought I would see the day when explosive sentient would be relevant, but here we are. Oh, respite. No respite from my glimmers. One of these days I will learn to do more shortcuts. 114 spikes, my boy. death. Well, Glimmer and Explosive Scent. Yeah, no, we can't, but it's fun to try. Alright, nope. I, at this point, cannot imagine a scenario where I would actually pick a card. Alright. Yeah, Steel Shop and Purges, that's where we're at. Now, keeping an eye on my shards. $10 here, 15 here, so that'll get me to 100. And then, what would I Hellvent, actually? I don't know, give me another, a second chance to see the Glimmer, I guess. That's not bad. That'll be another 5 shards to me. Anywho, Steel Shop. Endless. Yeah, I like a little bit of added insurance here. We'll buy another Purge. Let's purge you. Well, no, we're going to purge you eventually. Eventually, we are going to have the opportunity to purge you. Let's see. I guess I can start getting rid of some restores. And then, yeah, purges are going to be... Honestly, Time to Shine, not doing it. Let's get rid of Time to Shine. Basically, if it's not drawing me a bunch of cards, healing my entire floor, I don't want it in my deck. To that end, let's get rid of a party invitation. Alright, Garbage Artist. Let's see if we can play bottom. I would love to play bottom. That's going to depend entirely upon where he sets up the shard. Alright, we have the tools to play bottom. No, I'm going to hold over. I drew a bunch of crap here. What are you? You are Hellbone Harvest? Well, this is an opportunity. Oh, how did you see that? Why did you not turn into a copy? That's fine. Alright, well, Glimmer Express is no worry. Rally, here. Save my boy. I cannot save. Oh, I can save my boy, just barely. Feels very weak. Well, we are going to take. We're going to take draw here. Shop. guess I can find a 25 in the steel shop. Alright, am I going to pick a single artifact this entire run? I don't have any social units. I should have peeked in the magic shop, or the steel shop first, shouldn't I? Cheater's Hand. I'll take Cheater's Hand, it's not nothing. It helps me dig for my glimmer. Nothing worth picking here, so I guess I'll take the 10 spikes. Oh yeah. Close to 3. Caverns. Don't need a risk. This is ring 7. I need to grab this for shards. And then move on. Plus 8. What do I need money for? Purges, maybe an artifact. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. Put Unleash the Wildwood back. Yeah. Orientation. Alright, Glimmer Express is on deck. I would like to collect it. I'll do it here. I think we're good for it. You. We clear waves already. I'm not worried about waves at all. Now, Relentless is terrifying. Relentless is basically a question of killing 10 of spikes. And that is awful. Cheater's Hand is already slowed. Real bad. Look, 120 spikes now. Not exactly burning down the barn with our yeah, Explosive Sentient is, in combination with Glimmer, is just taking everything out. Well, we... hang on. That's Living Armor. The calculus changes somewhat the more damage he takes, so we're not going to risk it. We're going to let's not do something stupid. We've managed to sneak our way through a cursed seed and a cursed set of mutators. let's not jeopardize our standing any further. Yeah, we're definitely doing this game. Ford says, well, we'll take Golden Vault. There's one or two Divinity waves that scare me somewhat. We'll take Golden Vault. Peek in the trinket shop first. I don't want to daze. I want people hitting themselves on spikes. So we're going to spin this. This has nothing to offer us. Forever Flame is not irrelevant. We're probably going to end up taking that. Purge are their Party Invitation and the Restore. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take Forever Flame. Vent. Yeah, we're going to Vent the Glimmer. Give us more chances to draw into it turn 1 or 2. Alright. Anything worthwhile in the magic shop? Not really. I'll put a -1 to Apple Cider in case I see it as a turn 1 without Glimmer. So yeah, from here we just purge. And I think I will go ahead and state a 14-card deck. And make use of Golden Vault. That's what? 4, 8, 12, 13 hits to the pyre. That sounds really good. That sounds like an advantage we desperately need right now. Alright, I don't care about SEP. I'm on the spikes and spell damage plan. Let's see. Return. Wait a minute. No. Let's return dead weight. Remember, stupid risk. Keep putting back the dead weight. At this point, we should be holding over a handful of windows at a time. Dead weight. 1, 2, 3, 6. Explosive sentient, man. You get it, bro. By 4. Do we have enough spikes in the tank? find out, I guess. Survey says we got it. Ooh. You know, this is not my favorite run of all time, but as far as Cursed Seeds go, this is my favorite. Oh, man. Let's see. We have everything we need. Let's hold back an apple cider. I wish I could have played ball for this floor. So Divinity was sitting twice. Play the hands you're given. Plenty of protection on the fire. I think we're going to get hard enough to get that first mini boss. Once again, if we don't, we have a full tire with 13 free hits. Harvest rate here slightly, but we're getting through it. I was about to say, next question is going to be, do we get through... Oh yeah. Thank you, Explosive Sentient. Holy crap. So good. Once again, words escaping my mouth. I cannot believe them as they are leaving, but here we are. That's the very definition of life. Ooh. Definitely going to get through relentless. I'm not concerned at all. Hell, we almost have a match here. Oh yeah. We have taken down this expert challenge, despite Monster Train doing everything in its power to stop us. We are victorious. Wow, that was a run. Man, that had everything. Thorn Hollow, Explosive Sentient. Like the kind of stuff that you just cannot pull off in just regular old Covenant 25 with no mutators, no custom clans. But man, wow. If I ever make a favorites playlist, this is gonna go in it. I did nothing but complain the entire game, and yet it ended up being just so fun. Well, thank you for joining me. Hope you had a good time. I hope if you were attempting this challenge, I was able to help you come up with an approach to it. There's not many approaches that I can imagine that actually work for it, and this is the one that I came up with based on my playstyle, my experience with front-loading optimization, and to be perfectly honest, taking into account my terrible luck. So I hope you have a much better time of it than I did, I hope you were either entertained or informed in some way, and I hope to see you again.